Well, hello again. Welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you're visiting, my name is Jay, and you can follow me on social media at Casino Dealer Jay. Now, last week I was showing you how to do the 6 or 8 press 1 unit from 6 to 60. Now this week, what I'm going to show you is how to press both the 6 and 8, 1 unit from 6 to 60. Now, these press moves are the ones that are fairly common, the ones that most of the dealers use nowadays. You'll see some new ones hopefully, but for the most part, the reason why I'm showing you this is so that you can kind of add it to your repertoire. And these are all the ones that I was taught and the ones that I've learned throughout my career. So I'm definitely adding this video to all of the other ones on the craps training playlist, and I'll be adding some more along the way. So if you're new, I'm hoping that this can kind of help you out and maybe give you some time back when you're on the table, get you a little more efficient. If you're experienced, I'm hoping that you can pick up ones that you haven't seen yet. All right, so there's a lot of material, so let's get to it. Just to let you know, I am on the side of the table where this is my outside hand and my inside hand here, everything going into the box. Everything that I will be paying out to the player, I'll place over here in this area. Everything going out to the box, I'll place over here, just so you have a good view of it. So let's get started. All right, 1 unit to 2 units, $6 pays $7, 2 ones, 1 5. The player throws in $5, and what you're going to do is you'll put your place bets together and then bring your payout in. Now each bet becomes $12. That's fairly straightforward. Okay, 2 units to 3 units, $12 pays 14. I'm going to take 4 ones and 2 5s. The player gets $2, so you're going to take the 2 from the cap on the inside bet, hand that out to the player. Now you're going to take 1, place it on this place bet, leave 1, go across, and your other hand's going to grab the rest and stack it up. Okay, each bet becomes $18. 3 units to 4 units, $18 pays 21. There's 2 ways of doing it. The first method is when the player doesn't have $1 to throw in. So you're going to take 6 ones and 3 5s. Okay, the player gets $9. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 8 from here, 1 from your payout. So you can take 1, leave 2, hand out the $9 there from the player. Now you're going to take 1, leave 1, and go across again. Okay, so take 1, leave 1, go across, and then your outside hand is going to stack the rest. Now each bet becomes $24. Okay, so the other way of doing it is if the player does throw $1 in, you're going to take out $21. So 1 1 and 4 5s. And what you're going to do is take $10 from the outside place bet. The reason why is because your inside hand is going to grab the cap, grab the 1 and the 4 there, and then bring that in, while your outside hand is going to grab this one and then stack and then go across again. Okay, so what that means is I'm going to lift the cap, hand out $10 to the player here. I'm going to take one of the dollars out and then go across, and then the other hand's going to come in, stack the rest like that. Again, the player gets $9 or 10 for 1 because they threw the $1 in, and now both bets become $24. The next one is 4 units to 5 units. $24 pays $28. I'll show you 3 ways of doing this. Every instance, the player will get $16. So the first one is 50 for 22. The payment's 28, you're taking out $50, that's an overpayment of 22. You need to bring 22 into the box, and then you're going to hand out the rest to the player. Okay, so in this instance, what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 over from the 8, put it on the 6, and your 22 is right here. Okay, you're going to stack this bet and then you cut and hand out to the player here. Now you have your $30 for your 6 and your $30 for your 8. There's 16 out to the player, and there's 22 that goes into the box. And then each bet becomes $30. So the other way of doing it, sorry, the next way of doing it, we'll have your 4 units, take out $52 for 24. Now the reason why I'm taking out 52 is that your 24 here can actually just go straight to the box. It's going to save you one move in the fact that you're holding your ones here rather than taking the 2 and stacking on. So what this looks like is your 52 for 24. Grab your 6, cut into the bet, and hand out your 16 there. And then again, you're going to set up your 30 and your 30. Okay, in that instance, there's 16, there's the 24 for the box, and then each bet becomes $30. Now, the problem with the first two methods is that you're giving 6 ones out. Now, if you don't want to give out 6 ones, instead of taking 50 for 22 or 52 for 24, you're going to take out 55 for 27. So I'm going to take out 1/5, two $25 chips. I'm going to take 3 ones, bring it to the 8, and bring that to the box. Okay, so there's my 3, goes onto the bet, that goes into the box. Now I'm going to take the rest of this place bet, I'm going to stack up and cut, and then hand out $16 there. And then I'm going to set up my bets. Right, the player gets $16. 27 goes to the box, and each bet becomes $30. 5 units to 6 units, $30 pays $35. Player gets $23. So I'm going to take out $35. I'm going to take out 5 ones and 6 fives. And the player gets 23. Let's think Michael Jordan. So I'm going to take 3 and 4. Hand that out. There's $23 there. I'm going to take 1, leave 1, and then go across like so. Right. Player gets $23, and each bet becomes $36. 6 units to 7 units, $36 pays $42. And the player gets $30. So I'm going to take out $42, 2 ones, 3 fives, and one $25 chip. Both bets become $42, so there's $42 there, there's 1. I'm going to put the caps together here to make another $42. Okay, you can snap press if you're allowed to, or you can go across, stack up, and hand out your $30 to the player. Your other hand, your outside hand, is going to stack the payout, and the player gets $30, and each bet becomes $42. 7 units to 8 units, $42 pays $49, and the player gets 37 change. I'm going to take out $49, 4 ones, 4 fives, one $25 chip. And to get my $37 that goes out to the player, I'm going to take my 25 and half of it, blackjack style. I'm going to take my 12 from the 8, stack it on the 25, hand out to the player. There's $37. I'm going to take 1 and I'm going to leave 1, go across, stack the rest with my outside hand. The player gets $37, and each bet becomes $48. 8 units to 9 units, $48 pays $56, and the player gets $44. I'm going to show you 2 ways of doing this. The first way is $56. What you have to remember is that you need to take 6 ones out. So I'm going to take 6 ones and 2 $25 chips. I'm going to take out the 3 from this cap here. I'm going to drop 2 because I need 8 ones here. And then I'm going to stack the remaining one on here. Take the 5s that are left, and go out to the player. So it looks like this. 2, stack, stack, out. Now, my other hand, I'm going to take 4, go across, and then stack the rest out with my outside hand. In this instance, the player gets $44 and each bet becomes $54. Now, the problem with this one is that you're giving the player 8 fives. Now, in order to not give the player that amount, I'm going to show you this press. Okay, 8 units to 9 units. The other way of doing it without giving that many fives is to take out 106. So you're going to do 106 for 50. I'm going to take out 6 ones and 4 $25 chips. And for you to do this move, what you're going to do is you're going to take both caps, put them together. You're going to roll chips. I've never shown you rolling chips yet. But for you to clear your ones out, you're going to have to flip your stack over so your fives are on the top. Okay, so after you do that, I'm going to stack 2 ones here to make my 8. And then the remaining 5 is going to actually come down here and make the 50 that goes to the box. Okay, so 106 for 50. Grab your caps, roll it, cut, drop, cut, out. This goes to the player. This gets set up. 106 for 50. Ridiculous press, I know. But that's how you get $44 to the player without giving the fives. There's a 50 that goes into the box, and each bet becomes $54. Okay, I will show you that one more time, because some people were actually asking me about this one, and I am passing this one forward because it was pretty awesome when I learned it, so hopefully you will remember this one. Okay, again, 8 units to 9 units, $48 pays 56. I'm going to take out 106, which is an overpayment of 50. So 106 for 50, 6 ones, 4 $25 chips. You're going to put your caps together. You're going to go and roll. You're going to cut into the 25s, drop cut the 2 ones that you have left, and stack your 5s on your inside place bet. And there's your 50. You're going to take your 1s with your outside hand. You're going to stack it on the rest of the outside place bet, hand it out to the player, and you have the remaining $54 for each bet. All right. 9 units to 10 units. Last but not least, $54 pays $63. There are 2 ways of doing this. The player gets $51. So the first way I'm going to show you is $70 for 7. I'm going to take 4 5s and 2 $25 chips. The payout was 63. It's an overpayment of 7. I'm going to take my 7 here. 51 goes to the player, and I will stack the rest and set up like so. All right, the player gets 51. Here's your 7, and each bet becomes $60. All right, the other way of doing it is to take out 120 for 57. Now the reason why you're doing that is because when I take my 57, I have my 51 to the player, saving a move because my bets are set up here, like so. Okay, the player gets $51. Here's your overpayment of 57, and each bet becomes $60. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time, and I will show you the presses that I use when I go from 6 to 60 on both the 6 and 8. Okay, 1 to 2 units, pay out $7. Player throws in 5. I stack my bets like so. 2 to 3 units, payouts 14. Take the cap from the inside. Take 1, leave 1 when you go across. Okay, 21. Taking 6 1s and 3 5s, assuming that the player doesn't have any 1s. Take 1, leave 2. Take 1, leave 1 when you go across. Stack the rest. 4 units, 2 5 units. 55 for 27 is the way that I go because I don't want to give so many ones out to the player. Stack 30 30. There's your 16 for the player. 5 units to 6 units. 30 pays 35. Again, the player, assuming the player doesn't have any ones, I take 5 and 6. Okay, I think Michael Jordan, 23. That goes out. Take 1, leave 1 when you go across. 6 units to 7 units. 36 pays 42. When I take my 42, I have 1 bet there already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my caps together, hand out 30 for the player. Okay, 7 units to 8 units. Payout's 49. So I take 49. I'm thinking 12 and 25. I think of a blackjack without the halves, obviously. So I'm thinking 37. So I take my 12, go on the quarter and out. Take 1, leave 1 when I go across. Okay, 8 units to 9 units. You saw the 106 for 50. I go 56 when I'm on a busy game. So I take my 6 ones and my 2 quarters. Take the ones and you're going to stack, drop, and then leave the quarters out. That's how you go around and you have your ones on the top. Grab my 4 and then come across like that. And finally, the last one, 9 units to 10 units. I go 70 for 7. There's 3, there's a 51. That goes out to the player already. And then there's your $7, and now I stack and place, just like so. Okay, so that's it. I will try to update these press videos as there's many more ways of doing these presses, and you'll see them down the road. So normally a lot of people would tell you to pick the ones that best suit you, but my recommendation is always to learn all of them and practice all of them. Like, I also say that for your center action keys, and even if you're learning other games like roulette, I would always tell you to learn your picture bets. It's not the fact that you're going to use them or you're not going to use them, it's just the fact that you have the option of using any one of them. And that's the kind of way to be versatile. It's a good way of being a good hybrid dealer and being adaptable to whatever situation comes across when you're here. So always take the best of all the worlds. And that's what I was taught from a lot of my trainers, so I'm teaching that to you as well. So I hope you liked the video. If this is the first time that you're watching, please like and subscribe. And if it isn't, I hope to see you on the next one. So take care, and I hope to see you soon.